has that one car, that one dream car that they've always wanted to own. For some it could be a Ferrari F40, Lamborghini Countach, or something as humble as an Austin A35. But for me, it's always been about the Golf GTi, and this here is my Golf GTi. It's a 1995 Mark III 2-litre 8 valve, and I bought it in 2004 and I've had it ever since. And my love affair with Golf started when I was a kid. My parents had 3 Golfs. They had a Mark II, Mark III and a Mark IV, all diesels. And when I finished uni, my parents amazingly gave me their Mark III Golf. They were trading in against the Mark IV, then they decided to give me my first car. And it was a fantastic gesture because, you know, it really set me up after finishing uni, going out there getting my first job. And I kept that Golf for 2 years, but then it developed a fault with the gearbox, and the cost of repair was too much compared to the, you know, the cost of the actual car, the value of the car itself. So then I started to look for GTIs. Then I came across this one lady owner. I know they say that with a lot of cars, one lady owner, but this one was. It had done 64,000 miles, and yeah, it was very clean, it was tidy, had full service history. And that moment I took it out for a test, I knew it was the one for me. So we did the deal. Said goodbye to my old diesel and hello to GTI ownership. Now, stepping from a Golf CL into a GTI was just amazing. And that's because the spec level is so much better. So we've got gorgeous storm grey metallic paint, 15-inch Long Beach alloys. On the inside, sport seats, which are nice and comfortable, good bolster support, electric windows, electric mirrors, which are heated, ABS, driver's airbag, electric sunroof, and mine has the combination of air conditioning as well, which is quite rare to have a Golf with electric sunroof and air conditioning. And of course, under the hood, the 2-litre 8 valve, 115 brake horsepower engine, which is connected to a 5-speed gearbox. Performance-wise, the Mark III has always been criticised for not having a lot of power. I mean, yeah, 115 brake in a car that is a lot bigger and a lot heavier than the original Mark I, and with all the extra bits like electric windows and aircon and driver's airbag, etc, etc, that's a lot of weight, so it does affect the performance. But I don't care, because I love this car. I love how it drives. I've owned it for so long now, I can tell exactly how to drive it, what gear to be in. One thing you have to learn with a Mark III 8 valve is first to second isn't great unless you really push it, but the power really comes on in third gear at 3000 RPM, and that's when this car comes to life, because it pulls so well. So listen to that engine. Handling wise, compared to a Golf CL, it's brilliant. Against other cars in this class, let's say like a Peugeot 205 1.9 GTI, it's not as good. The suspension is very soft and it does tend to wallow a bit. But if you know how to drive it, just like that, it's so much fun. And what I love about my Golf is it drives exactly the same as it did when I bought it in 2004. You know, it's done 96,000 miles now, but it just feels tight, it feels strong. It's well put together. You know, even though I've loved my Golf for all these years, looked after it and serviced it and cleaned it and kept it nice and tidy, age is starting to catch up on it. As you can see, the headliner is starting to drop. My passenger window makes a horrible clunking noise when it comes down. The electric driver's window button buzzes, and my heater is spitting out bits of foam. And the alloys need refurbishing as well. And for those of you with very good hearing, I'm sure you've probably noticed that my exhaust doesn't quite sound right. And yep, you would be correct. My back box is actually loose. So I'm gonna need to get a new exhaust. But unfortunately, despite the fact that I love my Golf, over the last 2 years, this car has picked up so many dings, knocks, scrapes, scratches. It's just unreal. It really, really infuriates me how other people do not respect your property. The amount of times I went away to work, came back to find my car had been hit yet again. It's just maddening. And it's taken a very, very clean, very tidy, very respectable GTI and turned it into a very scruffy car. But the worst thing to happen to my Golf occurred when somebody keyed it. Actually, keying it isn't the right expression. They screwed it by using screws. Yep, I came home one day to find that somebody had used 2 builder screws to drag down the left side of my car. Now, for anybody who's had that experience of somebody attacking their car like that, it's just so many emotions run through you in that instant. Rage, depression, frustration. I was heartbroken when that happened. There's a very special place in hell for people that do that to a car. And just thinking about it now, it just makes me so angry. So angry that somebody did that to my car and got away with it scot-free. No justice. Nothing. But now I've decided enough is enough. The rot stops. It's time to sort this car out, get it back to its original condition. And today I'm announcing that my Golf GTi will be taking part in Take the Roads Garage alongside my Alfa Romeo Spider. I've got a long list of jobs to sort out on this car. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, but it's going to be worth it. And I'm delighted to announce that I've got a sponsor for my Golf on Take the Roads Garage, and it's VW Heritage. Thank you, VW Heritage, for coming on board. If any of you are looking for classic parts for your classic VW, head on over to VW Heritage. But yeah, it's really cool to have my first sponsor on my YouTube channel. Me and my Golf, we've been on lots of good journeys together over the years. We've had a lot of fun. And it's been my companion, my friend, for a long time. And what I love the most about this Golf is how it drives. And I love how it still feels exactly as it felt on the day I drove it back in 2004. That first drive was just fantastic, and I knew this was the car for me. Because this is my Golf, this is my Volkswagen Golf Mk3 GTi 8-valve. I absolutely love it, and I will never ever sell it. This is my car forever. And that's why this GTI is a keeper. Oh yeah, loads of fun.